Can you take a break without losing momentum? Your business can keep running without you, but only if you plan for it. I took a 4-week vacation, unplugged, and came back with more momentum than ever. And this is how. Hi, my name is Michelle Mitchell. I am the CEO and founder of Mitchell Consulting. And if you ever had the idea of taking a real break that makes you feel anxious, then this video is for you. I know what it's like to want to take time off, but worry about your business falling apart without you. I understand how that feels. Today, I'm going to show you how to take a real break, the kind that lets you rest, recharge, and come back stronger without losing momentum or sabotaging your systems. So I took a luxury vacation break a few years ago. My husband and I were celebrating our 30th anniversary, and we booked a luxury vacation. It was my first time stepping away from my business, truly unplugged. No Slack, no emails, no peeking and ClickUp, no communication with the team at all. Completely unplugged. And guess what? Not only did the business survive, it thrived. I came back refreshed, creative, and full of new ideas and energy. But that didn't happen by accident. My team was heavily involved. And why do most CEOs feel like they cannot take an unplugged vacation or rest? The truth is, most CEOs are stuck in the doer role and you're not leading. You may have a team, but if you still are the bottleneck of the business, you're going to feel like you can't leave. The problem isn't your business. It's the lack of systems and trust in your team. If your team doesn't know what to do or how to make decisions in your absence, they're going to keep coming back to you. So, how did I prep my team for my 4-week vacation? Let me just break it down a little bit for you. First off, it took us about 18 months to get there. And I was delegating outcomes to the team and not just tasks. I stopped just assigning to-dos and started assigning results. I also invested in my team. I took the time to teach them, to train them on how I thought through problems instead of just giving them instructions. We also used a trial period. I didn't start with a 4-week break. I want you to hear that. I did not start with a 4-week break. I tested the system. First, I took a 1 week, then I took a 2 week, then I took a 3 week vacation. And after each vacation, we had an after action review and debrief so that we could plug the holes and the things we missed in the process. So by the time I got to 4 weeks, we had pretty much all the holes covered. Building trust, my team knows that I care about them and their growth. That culture makes all the difference in your team and how they show up. This wasn't an overnight shift. It took us a while to get there, but it was built intentionally. But the reason I now run a business that doesn't fall apart if I'm not here is because I did just that. What can you do right now to start preparing yourself and your team for a time when you can step away from the business for a longer period of time? And in this series, we are talking about taking a summer break. If you are preparing to take time off for the summer, first, I want to say you probably need to look at your cash and cash flow first. Then you want to look at auditing your current responsibility. What are you doing that you're still getting stuck in, even though you have a team? You might want to document any repeatable processes, like have a system, a checklist. It can be on paper or it can be in a system. Make them accessible in a shared drive or somewhere where all of your team can see. And then assign an owner. Don't just delegate tasks. Assign the outcome with decision-making authority. Set expectations with your team. Let the team know that when you're off the grid, who is in charge? Where do they need to go if they have questions? Or if you have given them a framework or guardrails on how to make a decision, this is when you implement it. So, like I said, to start this process, you need to make sure that one, you have the cash to do it first. So, let's focus on that first. And in the description box, there is a link to the Cash is Queen guide to help stabilize your cash first. Then we can prep your systems for freedom. And once we do that, you can either schedule a call with me so that we can go over your system strategy, or you can take this guide and use the techniques that's in there so that you can begin building your business with intention so that your team can run without you and you start creating freedom for yourself. And that includes time freedom. If I can step away for a month, you can absolutely step away for a week. And I'm here to help you make that happen. So give me a comment below and tell me, have you ever tried this? Does 4 weeks sound like too long? Or could you just use a weekend? So let me know in the comments. And in the upcoming video, we are going to recommit ourselves to our goals and return from summer break energized and focused. So until next time, I'll talk to you soon.